Hey, Ronnie. So this is going to be a little bit different than the live readings. For the in-depth personal reading, I do a past, present, future reading with multiple decks. And I throw down 2 for the past, 3 for the present, and 4 for the future on the tarot cards. And then each pile gets 2 oracle cards and 2 Science of Mind cards and a goddess card. So it's going to take me a second probably to get everything shuffled and set up, but I'll let you watch. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing messages for Ronnie today. Oh, wow. So 2 came out. Already got the past cards for the tarot. So you want it like that? All right. So now we're going to get 3 for the present. Mercy on the tarot cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing out messages to help Ronnie reach the highest possible path. The one with the most love and healing for everyone involved. Thank you, as always, for allowing my voice to bring healing to everyone who hears it. And my face to everyone who sees it. And my energy for everyone. Everyone who I throw it at, who walks by me, whoever connects with me energetically will receive a big old pile of love. Thank you. Thank you. Mercy. Nothing's coming out so far on the present cards. Let's get to present. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing out something for Ronnie's present situation. This is kind of the verification pile, I think. It kind of helps you understand what the future is saying. Or that it is accurate, because the present and the past are so accurate. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing out these messages for Ronnie today. 3 cards for the present situation for the highest good of all. Oh, hold on. Mercy. Ah! All right. So you got 4 for your present. So those I'll lay right there. And then you're supposed to get 4 for your future too. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing Ronnie 4 messages for the future situations, for the highest possible outcomes for everyone involved. Some guidance and clarifications. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, I put it upside down so I couldn't see it. There we go. That's 3. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's the last tarot we need to see for the future? Someone keeps riding a bike back and forth. They got their whole face covered up except their eyes and a hoodie on their head. Some kind of kerchief or something. That's kind of strange. I don't recognize the person. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now, let's get our 2 oracles for each position, past, present, future. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing these messages for Ronnie today, for the highest good of everyone. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing out the other card for the past position for Ronnie. For the highest possible good, for the best possible outcomes, for the most synchronicity and love to show up for everyone. Oh, we have a performer. Aha. Do you want this one for the thing? All right. I need one more. All right. These two there. Okay. Let's get a couple of Science of Mind for each pile. All right. Thank you. We got one for the past. Can we get the other one for the past, please? Thank you, Holy Spirit. There it is. All right. Can I get two for the current situation, please? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you to the highest holy angels and our ancestors of the highest white light for being here. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for including the energy of love flowing today, even for this reading. For the highest good of everyone who ever watches it, it will be healing in its entirety. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Rooster's having a concert, Ronnie. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing Ronnie 2 cards for the present and 2 cards for the future from the Science of Mind Wisdom deck. Do you want me to do an old... Okay. Sorry about that. Someone came by and wanted to borrow a pen. Or have a pen, I should say, because I know I won't see it back. Okay, one more card for the present and 2 for the future position for Ronnie. Thank you. Oof. Thank you, Holy Spirit, as always, for your guidance and your protection. Thank you for always bringing the river of love for us to sit in for these readings. Thank you for allowing my voice to bring healing to everyone who hears it. I must have some specific cards in mind that no other card is going to do the job. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Goodness. Ah, there's one. All right, and then 2 for the future. Thank you, Holy Spirit. There's 1. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for being here. Oh no, I just dropped a whole chunk of cards out the door. It. Good golly, a whole bunch of cards fell in the dirt. Go ahead and shut that door forever and ever. Mercy, now I gotta get these all turned right side out. Kerfluffle has occurred. High alert. Alright. Where were we here? We got one more to get. Okay, gee whiz. I don't know what's going on around here. Don't ask me. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing one more of these cards for Ron. Oh, 2 more. So that's it for the future on that deck. And we're going to get a goddess card for each one. Are you kidding? What is going on with this energy? cards I had on the dashboard just spilled out. That has never happened. I've never seen that happen. They just usually stay in the box where I stuck them, don't you know? Alright. Goddesses for each position. Past, present, and future. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing something through for Ronnie from this deck. Past, present, and future. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for allowing my voice to bring healing to everyone who hears it. Thank you for bringing me millions of people to guide back to love, back to the light, back to the knowing of their true divinity, true nature. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirit's being persnickety with your reading today, I can tell you that. 11:22 on the timer when I said that. So that's 11:11:11, don't you know? Oh, there's... Alright, so... Oh, nice! Good job! That's amazing, don't you know? All three came out at once. Awesome. Alright. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritties and see what we got here. So, we'll start out with the past position with the tarot, then we'll do the oracle, and then the science of mind. So, for the past position, you got the 8 of fire and the 4 of earth. This was actually the first one out, and this is the second one out. So, first one out, 4 of earth on the shadow side says, you might ask yourself if you are taking or using more than your fair share. Our friend Squirrel can become so acquisitive that he saves more food than he really needs. He often forgets all the places where he hoarded his food for the winter. What is the best use of your resources? Your challenge is to make use of them in a way that is sustainable. The affirmation, I'm a wise steward of my resources and I give thanks for the blessings in my life. So that's the past position. Maybe in the past there were some financial difficulties. 8 of fire is next in the upright. It says, are you missing the spectacular show in the night sky because your attention is elsewhere? Stay open to inspiration, and when it strikes, move quickly before it fades away. Let the meteor showers inspire you to burn brightly and move swiftly as you take action toward making your visions a reality. Affirmation, I act quickly when inspiration strikes. And then we got on the oracle side of things, joy, reflections and consciousness, and sharing, light priestess. These are in your past position. So we'll see what the book has to say about these. Joy. This one says, this image celebrates the inner peace of a pure heart in its natural state of divine connection. It calls us to know that in our purest state, we reflect to others the divinity we are within. During your day, silently acknowledge the God force within all people that you pass, encounter, or engage. Give them an inner nod that you know and honor it, no matter how their external appearances or actions seem. Special message, it is time to heal a sorrow that is deep within your heart. You are being inspired to take that fragile, hurting piece of your heart and lift it up to the divine to heal, rebuild, and make whole. Be in loving gratitude for this gift. So this is some kind of past situation that needs healing. And then we got sharing, light priestess. This image celebrates the magic of myth and legend. We are called to dream how ancient thought forms rode the threads of time and are now woven into the beautiful tapestry of our human ancestry. Extend the magic of joy to a stranger. Go out of your way today to do something nice for someone, no matter how small it is, without expecting anything in return. Send them a blast of love from your heart and send it out through your smile and eyes. Special message, you're being inspired to break out of the cocoon of control that certain others have had over you. Send them love, joy, and blessings. Have an inner dialogue with them, affirming that you choose to be free from their control, no matter how well intended it was meant to be. Offer gratitude for this lesson and be aware that you would never exercise this type of control over someone else either. Nice. And then we got, outward life is a result of the subjective state of our thoughts. And then, within us is the unborn possibility of limitless experience. Ours is the privilege of giving birth to it. I got a tickle in my throat on those. And then, last position, or last card for the past position, the goddess Thetis. Thetis is a Greek sea goddess who represents fertility. She is a creator goddess, for all life begins in the sea, and she is usually portrayed as a nereid, or a sea nymph, a beautiful, young, semi-divine goddess fond of dancing and singing. She helped raise the artisan god Hephaestus and once provided sanctuary for Dionysus. Thetis is particularly known as a shapeshifter. When Peleus desired to marry her, she transformed herself into fire, water, a lion, and a serpent in order to escape him. As the personification of calm water, Thetis is responsible for providing a peaceful sea. She is that center of peace and calm that is always available, even in the midst of changing forms. She is a goddess who enjoys life's pleasures. All right. Now we're going to get to the present position. And we have, for the tarot, the Ace of Earth, the Moon in the shadow side, the Eight of Air in the upright, and the Seven of Fire in the upright. So, something is manifesting in the physical world for you. Perhaps good fortune or renewed health is coming your way. You are nurturing others or receiving nurturance. The qualities of strength, grace, and stability begin to emerge for you. The spiral path between the physical world and the unseen world begins to unfold. Affirmation, I take root in the physical world. And then number 18, the Moon on the shadow. This is the terrain of nightmares, phobias, anxieties, and illusions. Someone is resisting the idea of opening up to the psychic, non-rational realms. Ooh, I got a tickle in my throat on that one. A difficult emotional journey may be at hand. And a tickle really bad on that. Okay, spider. Throat spider, get out. This may feel like a journey into darkness and may trigger a confrontation with your deepest fears. Remember that sometimes what we fear in the darkness may be revealed as harmless in the light of day. Ask for a reality check from trusted loved ones. Embrace your own shadow, for it is only when we love the most unlovable parts of ourselves that we can truly heal. The soul lesson themes, which may or may not be upside down for you right now: imagination, light and shadow, psychic awakening, dreams, intuition, cycle of descent and return, constant faithful changes. Journal questions to write down and ponder. How can I become more moon wise? Am I aware of what phase the moon is in right now without looking it up in a book or online? Do I know where the moon rises and sets on the horizon near my home and what time? Which phase of the moon do I most identify with right now? Do I consider myself to be psychic or intuitive? Am I scared by the idea of receiving information from a sixth sense? Do I pay attention to my dreams? Ooh, keep your dream journal. Affirmation, I am in harmony with the waxing and waning of my emotions and intuition. And next we got the Eight of Air. You are being challenged to transform your vision into reality with a little help from your friends. In a circle, everyone shares power and leadership rotates, unlike hierarchical models. In the book The Circle Way, Christina Baldwin and Anne Linnea urge us to, quote, listen to each other with compassion and curiosity, end quote, and to, quote, ask for what we need and offer what we can, end quote. It may not be easy to co-create a vision with others, but the rewards of cooperation and collaboration are well worth it. May we all learn to speak with intention, listen with attention, and take responsibility for the well-being of the circle. And the affirmation, we see it, so be it. And the last tarot card in the present position is the Seven of Fire. In the upright, it says, it is time for you to take a risk for personal growth and stand up for your authentic self. Dare to forge ahead. You are learning to trust your own strength and sense of personal power. You are expressing yourself creatively, and of course, you must strike while the iron is hot. Don't pass an opportunity by when it presents itself, for that's when transformation can occur. The affirmation, I have the courage and strength to transform my life. Awesome. So those are good cards for the present endeavors, eh? And then you got, for your oracles, gentleness, Archangel Ariel of the animals and environment. And then empathy, peace, rainbow. So let's see what the book has to say about these. Oh, gentleness, Archangel Ariel. This image celebrates the love the Creator has for the environment and its creatures. It calls us to follow the example to cherish and protect these gifts as we would care for ourselves. Make a commitment to act with more integrity today, to honor the environment and all its life forms, to respect your own body, your temple, and do all you can to keep it healthy and nourished. Be the shining light the Creator meant you to be. Special message. There is an area in your life about your body or the environment that you say one thing but do another. Look within and find this area and bring it to the light. Be in integrity, call for guidance, and make things right in this area. And then empathy. Peace, rainbow. This image celebrates the individuality and diversity yet oneness of all. It calls us to always seek common ground and hold a vision of understanding and tolerance no matter how great the differences may seem. Today, lovingly acknowledge all people that look different, believe differently, and have a different culture than you. When you see someone who fits that description, silently send them a prayer and honor them with the truth that whoever we are, we really are all of the same divine source. Special message. You're holding on to a prejudice about someone, something, or possibly yourself. Ask that you break through to see the universal perspective of this and to celebrate the oneness of all. Oh, good. These are good. And then we got... Man has evolved from the universe as a self-conscious thinking center of living spirit. And the one who wishes scientifically to work out his problems must daily take the time to meditate and mentally treat the condition, no matter what the apparent contradictions may be. Sit every single day and focus on the highest possible outcome for whatever situation faces you right now. Right now. And then we got Tlazolteotl, the longest name in the history of goddesses. A Toltec Earth Mother, the goddess of carnal love and desire. Like Kali in India, she is portrayed as a horrible, devouring figure, yet is also honored as a moving, creative principle. She is sometimes pictured as four sisters, the four ages of woman, who are present at the crossroads of one's life. Tlazolteotl is best known as the eater of impurities. Once in a lifetime, a person confessed her worst deeds and sins to Tlazolteotl, holding nothing back. Someone stopped by and gave me flowers. Okay, now. Sorry. Okay. Tlazolteotl is best known as the eater of impurities. Once in a lifetime, a person confessed their worst sins and deeds to Tlazolteotl, holding back nothing. In return, the confessor received absolution. No impurity or defilement was too great to be forgiven. Tlazolteotl is that deep part of ourselves that we fear because it is so powerful and unfamiliar. Yet when we touch her through her fearsome countenance, we find absolute mercy. She is proof that anything that can overwhelm and destroy us also has the power to heal and grant forgiveness. Oh, that's amazing, because you also got forgiveness in your last pile. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the amazing, awesome messages as always. Okay, so for the future pile, for the tarot, we got the Four of Water on the shadow side, the Explorer of Air also on the shadow side, the Star in the upright, number 17, and number 7, the Canoe in the shadow side. But I also want to show you while I'm still remembering. Oh, you already, where is it? Forgiveness. Oh, where'd it go? Right there. Isn't that amazing? Your other card just talked about forgiveness. your first, like it's all in your past, present, and your future forgiveness. So this must be a very important thing. All right, let's see what the book has to say about these tarot cards, Ronnie. The Four of Water says, it's time to replenish your emotional wait. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. Doo-doo-doo. You may feel drained and empty, as if your own personal well has run dry. You may feel bored, lethargic, or emotionally unstable. You may not appreciate all the blessings in your life. It's time to turn all that around. Go to the water, even if it's your own bathtub. Allow the water to wash away your troubles. Your challenge is to find a way to come into emotional balance. The affirmation, I allow the sacred waters to pour peace and contentment into me. So this must be the message, what you need to understand and do for the best possible future. Explorer of Air came out in the shadow side also. Let's see what that one says. Oh, gee. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, on the shadow side, although intelligence and wit are important, sometimes these skills are used in an arrogant, hurtful way. In a rush to be right, long-range consequences can be perilously ignored. Be sure that you don't care more about your ideals or arguments than you do for the experiences and feelings of others. The affirmation, I climb high in order to get perspective and take the long view. And this is also my card for someone is watching you that you're not aware of, or maybe you're watching someone that they aren't aware you're watching. I don't know, with it being in the shadow side. Thank you, Spirit. So then we got number 17, the Star in the upright. Ooh. And this one says, you have the opportunity to relax into a time of calm, healing, and grace. Your heart is wide open and you deeply feel your connection to Source, God or Goddess, the Great Mystery. It is a most blessed time of hope, peace, and well-being. You may experience yourself as part of a cosmic pattern connected to everything else in the universe. This experience has been called nirvana, enlightenment, satori, awakening. Cherish this experience when it is time for you to come back to everyday life. Now is a good time to begin the practice of gratitude, of giving thanks. When our hearts are full, it's easy to be thankful. If we begin the practice now, it will be easier to sustain when times are rough. Follow your star, for it will guide you home. The soul lesson themes: hope, mystical experience, wonder, peace, serenity, spiritual blessing, refreshment, inspiration, grace, generosity, and gratitude. And the journal questions to write down and ponder for this one: what gives me hope? What kind of spiritual practice do I have? How do I connect with the Great Mystery, God or Goddess? What inspires me? When have I experienced complete well-being, peace, and joy? How can I experience it again? How can I bring peace into my world? What is the North Star or guiding light of my life? Where is my heart's home? The affirmation, I open up to the peace and inspiration of the Great Mystery. And then the last one is number 7, the Canoe on the shadow side for the tarot cards. Oops, went too far. All right. So, energy may be scattered and progress becomes difficult. Avoid spinning your wheels or being distracted from your purpose. You may have set an intention but are not taking action, or perhaps you are pushing too hard and have lost the pleasure of the project. Opposing ideas may bring conflict. Someone may be creating trouble through unfairness or lack of discipline, or they are being overly aggressive in their tactics. At what cost does a journey of self-discovery come? Soul lesson themes which may be upside down: focus, determination, self-discipline, self-reliance, independence, initiation, rite of passage, working towards your goal, finding or creating your place in the world, testing your self-endurance, success, victory, or triumph, an outward journey in the world that reflects an inner journey of change. Journal questions to write down and ponder carefully. What goal do I need to focus on? What path am I on? Where or how do I need to exercise self-discipline in my life? How can I move forward with confidence? Am I making progress on my journey? What does success mean to me? What will come of testing myself? How am I being initiated, and into what? What rite of passage does this initiation signify? Where or how in my life do I feel victorious or triumphant? What or who is helping me on my journey? Have I found my place in the world, or am I still seeking it? The affirmation, by focusing on my goal, success is mine. And then we got the oracles, happiness and innovation. Let's see what the book has to say about that. Water Palace is the name of the illustration. This image celebrates adventure with the freedom and inquisitiveness of a child. It calls us to see through a child's eyes and bring innocence and joy to all that we do. Decide to go somewhere new and not somewhere you normally would go, and try to see it from a whole new vantage point. See it as if you were a child discovering it for the first time in your life. Allow the wonder, the joy, and the happiness to shine through. The special message: you have become uptight and stiff about certain things or around some particular people. You're being inspired to look at that and then let it go. Enjoy them from a whole new vantage point. Look at them as if you have never ever seen them before. And then we got innovation. Precious Earth. This image celebrates that the stewardship of our planet is in our hands. It calls us to acknowledge that our Creator gifted us with the ability to co-create with him or her through our power of free will. Make a choice today for the Earth. Decide to do something environmentally conscious, no matter how small, and stick with it. Make it a part of who you are from now on. The special message: there are substances you use and things in your home that are not safe or environmentally friendly. You're being inspired to replace these substances with substitutes that will do the job, but will leave you and the earth a bit healthier. Awesome. And then we got, let's see here, the science of mind. You got 3. So forgiveness, what untold grief of heart might be relieved by words of cheer and forgiveness. The universe is foolproof. It does say that we can have what we can take, while at the same time, we must expect to experience the logical result of our thoughts and acts, be it good or what we call evil. And then, the first great discovery man made was that we could think. This was the day when we first said, I am. This marked our first day of personal attainment. And then, let's see here. Your last card is a goddess card for the future, and it says Epona. Epona from the Celtic Gael was especially worshipped as a protectress of horses, a bringer of fecundity to mares, and a giver of well-being to foals. She was the only Celtic goddess to be adopted by the Romans. A lunar goddess, Epona is often depicted with a cornucopia, a symbol of abundance and plenty. Like the symbol of the horse, she is a bringer of fertility, a source of inspiration, and a figure of death, a psychopomp on the soul's final journey. As late as the 12th century, Irish kings underwent a ceremony of symbolic birth from Epona in her form of a white mare as part of claiming their kingship. In ancient days, a king was ritually wedded to the goddess as part of becoming king. Comfortable in both the realm of life and that of death, Epona is a strong symbol of independence, nurturing, intuitive understanding, instinct, and vitality. Wow. Well, thank you for letting me do a reading for you. Congratulations on winning the free readings, Ronnie. I really appreciate you coming back time after time to the readings, and I appreciate your support. You know that. So I'm sending you all kinds of love and hugs. Drink plenty of water. Get out there and hug somebody with both of your arms and love them. And I'll see you next time.